what's up and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the Hot Toys Terminator 2 Judgment Day T-1000 2.0 version. Now this is easily one of my most anticipated figures of the year, and I was surprised that earlier this had released. I was like, wow, and then finally had released. I was like, whoa, and I was still like making like the payment search, because I wasn't like right on time with it. I kind of started my payments kind of late on it, so I was kind of a surprise to me. So I should have had this like sooner, And I had this on pre-order at Sideshow Collectibles too as well. But yeah, still I'm definitely happy about having this, And they did have like a previous version of this in the past, Hot Toys. That's why they were calling this like the 2.0. Now of course, this is based on the 1991 James Cameron film, which I do have right here on the 4K. And this is like a version that was celebrating like the 30th anniversary of Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Because it used to be a point in time when this used to be my all-time favorite film for like decades. Ever since I was a kid, this used to be my all-time favorite film. But like a few years ago, like another film like knocked it off its pedestal, But I would still consider this like my second like all-time favorite film. If I'm just like zoning in on movies, I think I would still consider this like my second all-time favorite film. But yeah, this used to be my all-time favorite movie, And I remember seeing this like 2 times in the theaters, like back in 1991, because I remember my anticipation for wanting to see it, because I was already like a big fan of the original Terminator, and they had like a Terminator 2 on the way. Oh, I was definitely looking forward to seeing this particular film. I'll never forget, forget that. But anyway, I'm finna get into this right now. Now, this is the box that contains the T-1000 figure from Hot Toys. So as you can see, it has an image of the I think this is the figure itself, and he has like the pointing finger. It does say T2 Terminator 2 Judgment Day T-1000 2.0. It's pretty cool. Right here they have this image on the side. I think this is the thing that's like on the T-800, like an endoskull, like on the endoskeleton, like at the top there's a skull where the chip is, so you can pull out this chip. And of course, it has like it has it on this side too as well, and it does say T-1000 at the top too as well. It says T2. And you can slide this on off, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, here's like the figure on the inside with like his accessories. And you also get like more shots of the figure right here on the back too as well. And it says step up 100%. Wonder what that means. I don't think I ever seen that before. That's something new Hot Toys Star. But you can see images of like the figure right there too as well. Like the various different battle damage parts you can put on, or looks you can do for the T-1000. I like the box though. I think this is pretty cool. Okay. Now first, I want to talk about the display stand that comes with this figure. I must admit, this really is awesome. This looks cool. And look how you see the molten right there underneath it. It looks pretty cool, and this even lights up too as well, because you can see like the slot for where you would put the USB Type-C cord in there. I like how they have Terminator 2 Judgment Day T-1000 on it too. That's pretty cool. Okay. And you also get these particular handles, like these rails, which I'm assuming you can even leave off if you want. And I think you would just insert these into here too. So I'm gonna see if I can do that. You also get like the my preferred preference for like the stands, like where the posters, like these U-style stands. I prefer these. So yeah, we do get this that we can stick on the stand. And Hot Toys also gives us an eye tool too as well, so we can roll the eyeballs of the T-1000. Okay. Once assembled, this is how it looks. This is pretty cool. I noticed that these went in pretty easily too. These inserts, they went in pretty easily. So yeah, and I believe this is really made of die-cast metal. These chains that are on here, because they feel like cool to like the touch, So I think these are really made of die-cast metal. Now I wanted to try the USB feature too, so I have like the power bank right here, so I just plug this on in. And you notice take the USB type C cord right here, so I'm gonna see. And then they do have an on and off switch. So yeah, cut some. Wow, look at that. Everything looks awesome on the camera. You see how like bright it is? Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. Let me see. Let's see how it looks with no light. Here's another shot with the light down. Wow, look at that. That really looks beautiful. Oh, it really is cool looking. Yep, everything is awesome. Now for the T-1000 himself. So let's see. I must admit, I'm already impressed with it. From what I'm seeing, it's looking pretty good here. So let's see. You know, I know it's been like a lot of rants because I have been curious about the shirt. Even though I admit I thought that looked kind of bad, you know. But I must admit, it looks pretty good. Whoa, the likeness to Robert Patrick is there too. Okay, looks better than I thought it would be. So there's the T-1000 tag. Okay, I want to measure the T-1000 first. He's like almost 13 inches in the height. So I talk about like the likeness to like Robert Patrick and like the articulation of this particular piece. But I must admit, this is much better than I thought it was going to be. Like the likeness to Robert Patrick, whoa, it's really there. Like in person, I was kind of suspecting that. Like once you get your hands on it, it will really stand out. And I must admit, the stitching on this particular piece, I don't know if they have improved it, because I was hearing that too, that it's possible Hot Toys will probably get better with the stitching on his shirt as more and more of these are released. You know, they probably fixed it. The stitching, it doesn't look too bad on mine. I can't really see it that well. And this is like up close, you know. It looks pretty good. But you can see these are the pants that he comes with though. When you take him out, he has like these striped pants. He also has like these boots on too as well. So yeah, that's kind of interesting, like the different looks that you can do with him. Because I even forget at times what he exactly had on. Did he have on like the striped pants, you know, like even the boots and the shoes, you know, I kind of even you know, forget. But you know, you can kind of just do it however you want. But I know like his arms, and he's kind of like loose, and as you can see, he does stand too. I have no problem getting him to stand. This side they can go to about right there. Then you know you can bring them down, and they can go up too. So you can get them up like that too. That's cool. And he does have a bend in the arm. Yeah, there's a double bend too, so you can't get like that much range on him. He does have a butterfly joint too, so you can go in and out like that. And the hands can turn. I do notice like he has some big hands though. T-1000, of course, the hands can turn though. You know, he can split. He also has a bend in the leg. He's loose too. He's not like tight. So he does have a bend in the leg, double bend, so you can't get it all up like that. Kicks out like that too as well. Okay. I notice his feet can't rock or anything, but they can like turn. So he's pretty cool. Okay. And I do notice the head. You know, you can turn left, right, you know. You can look up, you can look down. Got good articulation, this figure does. It really is impressive. This really looks much better than I thought. With all them rants and stuff I've been hearing, even like the stitching, I don't know if I got like an improved version, I'm not too sure, but it really looks pretty good. Much better than I thought. Wow, the likeness to Robert Patrick is superb on this particular figure. Really looks like him. But yeah, as you can see, like the stitching, I must admit, it doesn't really look too bad unless I got like an improved version or something. I'm not too sure because you could see it right there. But we were actually looking at it, and I wondered, did it really look like this? You know, I like how you can see like, the Austin badge too. That's pretty cool, Austin. And it has the shield right there, because you know that was the name of the police officer that he had killed at the beginning of the film. And then of course you know he has his belt right here. These are the boots that he has on right here too, and he has these striped pants on. So yeah, because yeah, the head can turn, you know, left, right, you know, you can tilt, you can look up, you can look down. And you know, if you want to access the rolling eyeballs feature, I know it's back here in the back. You pull this off and then you can get to like his eyes. Now I want to move on through the accessories that come with the T-1000. Up next I want to talk about like this alternate head sculpt. And I already know this is going to be like one of my probably favorites that I like to display him with. Because this is when he was like shot, you know, in the eye. Like when Sarah shot him with the his shotgun in his eye. Boom. This is pretty cool. I think this can be even like removed too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, kind of you can access the eyeball feature in here too, where you can do his eyeball. Wow, that really looks cool though. Give a close up look at it. Here's the alternate look. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like how you can see it like going into the skin with it, like the liquid metal. That's pretty cool. And this even has like the rolling eyeball feature, because you can see it's how it looks like on the other side. Because you will pull off this particular piece to, because you can see like the hair right there where it would come loose, and you can get to the eyeballs, to the eyeballs. It's pretty cool though. Now I want to continue to move on through the accessories that comes with the T-1000. Up next, here's like this police helmet for like you're gonna see when he's like on the motorcycle and so on. Because this is like an alternate look that we can give the T-1000. Because I'm not mistaken, I think this like comes loose, because you have to put like his head in here and then you will attach it to the figure. So that's pretty cool. I already know I'm gonna want to display them like that, because I was debating getting two of these, and I have never really done that. You know, like get like two of the same exact figure, just to have like two different looks. I can display them with this particular look, or I can have them displayed like this. You know. Then here are the other alternate pants that he should have on too as well. Where you get these other pants. Now these don't have the stripe on them. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, but like I say, you can kind of just do it like like however you want to do it. You know, you can display them however you want. You know, because he was always changing. And here's like the police jacket too as well with the badge on it. This numbers are pretty cool, because I know it even has like a zipper too. I'm already kind of worried about that, like the zipper itself. But yeah, this is the jacket that you get too. I'll be sure to show this stuff though up close. And as you can see, the T-1000 is packed full of stuff too. Wow, this is so cool. Because he also gets like these shoes too as well. Like, you got like these kind of shoes right here, like these dress type shoes. You know, you kind of wear like with a suit. So these look pretty cool. Then he also gets like these alternate boots too, as well, as you can see, because this is one of the boots right here, which I think is pretty cool. I've been hearing some rants about how they were saying that since Hot Toys gave us this, they should have gave us like a card that we can put on the display base, because you know this kind of represent the scene where the T-1000 was like malfunction. And of course this was only in the special edition version. You know, if you ever seen like the special edition version of Terminator 2, the one with the extra footage, that's where you would see this particular sequence where he's like malfunction. You can tell he's like damage. That's pretty cool, because you can see how like the shoe is like liquid down, like molten, like it's melting, like he's not stable. Because they should have gave us a flow with this kind of image right there if you wanted to do that. But it's okay though. I think that's they just ran, because even the other one kind of has like a little bit of it, but not as much as this one. I want to also demonstrate how you pull this helmet apart. It's kind of tight too. I could just pull it apart like that. But you should be very careful with this too. You could even, I suspect this will break if you're not careful. But you can see like the inserts on here where it will like press in too, because then you can take this and put it on his head. And another thing he gets too are these shades too. The T-1000, here are his shades that you can put on him. Because you know he wore these when he had on the police helmet, that particular look. I want to show how this looks. And I don't think I got the helmet on completely. And I decided to leave the jacket unzipped. Because you know you would like just unzip this jacket, but I'm scared that I might break this like real working zipper right there. That's pretty cool. Even the jacket has like this badge too. I like how it also says Los Angeles Police right there too. That's pretty cool. On both sides too. Cause I don't think I got it completely on right. As you can see, I ain't got it pressed together. I just wanted to give a demonstration how it would look. Because I know I display him like this at times. You know. But I must admit, putting this on, it was kind of troublesome. Because even trying to get the shades to stay on him are kind of, it's kind of difficult. And even I kind of fear that I might scratch up the head sculpt. Just the shades might scratch up his head sculpt. Trying to keep them on right as you're putting the helmet on. But it's still like an awesome look though. I definitely like to display him like this at times. That's why I was saying I wouldn't mind getting like 2 of these, you know. I have one always like this, then the other look too as well, you know. Now I want to continue to move on through the accessories that come with the T-1000. Now next I want to talk about the liquid metal effects, or you can select the bullet effects, which represent when he's getting shot. These are pretty cool. And I know that these are also magnetized too as well, because you know you can take them. And I chose to leave the police jacket on just so I could give an example that it even works with the jacket. So as you can see, you can attach it to his jacket right there too as well. The actual police jacket, like the magnet, is that strong, you know. So that's pretty cool. So let's see if I can put like another one on here somewhere. Yep, I know it's right there. I can get another one right there. Right there. So that's pretty cool. Okay. So I'm sure they can go all over here too as well. And I already know they can go like in the mid part of them too. Yep. So you can have it right there too. Strong magnet too. Once you get close to it, it like pulls you up right into it. So it's a strong magnet. Yeah, that's pretty cool. But I wanted to talk about these too right quick. Yeah, because you get like 2 magnets. Well, 2 liquid metal effects like this, where it's like a double like look, like it's like double bullet wounds. I guess almost like representing a shotgun blast. Then you get like these kind of ones, like this one each. Then you get these you get 3 of these right here, these smaller bullets. I'll give an example. I want to show you the liquid metal effect right here up close. This is how it looks. It's awesome too. You can set the magnets on the back, because I heard that these gonna leave stains on the outfit too, on the uniform, so I might not leave them with this on them at all times, because I've heard about that. I'm glad I knew about that too. But you get 2 of these kind where they're like double. Then you get 2 of these, which are like those same ones, you know, I think, with the magnets on them, but it's only 2 of them. Then you get 3 like the small bullet wounds. I guess it's probably like when somebody's shooting like a pistol, and they had a magnet on them too. Like I was just showing, you can take T-1000, and it does work even with the jacket. So I'm gonna see if I can attach one right here again. You could just attach this right on, because see it automatically locks onto it. Oh, that's so cool. You can even take another one, you know. Boom, right there. It's a very strong magnet. Let me see if I can do another one, like a smaller one. Yep. Oh, I see that one fell off for me. But here's like another one that you could put on. Then up next, I want to talk about the liquid metal like blades, or you can say like knives and hooks that T-1000 has. So this is pretty cool. You got the one that's like a straight up like spear, like a knife, as you can see right here. So it's like straight across. So it's pretty cool. I like how you can even see like how it melts like into like the T-1000 like uniform. Like you can see like the star of like the police like uniform. That's pretty cool. I don't think this is really chrome either from what I'm hearing. And I think these, yeah, they even have like a peg on. I was gonna try these too. I think you just plug these on into his arm, so I can't wait to try that too. So you get one of these, then you get two like these the hooks right here too as well, like these hook type blades. Then you get two of these. So it's pretty cool. Cool. So I'll be sure to try these on them. And assembling these liquid metal like blades or knives or like stabbing weapons, you know, it's pretty simple. It's pretty easy. It's easier than I thought it would be, you know. Now up next, the T-1000. I'll put some of these on here too. Just give it some presence. I can tell that the bullet holes really do stick here though. Where it's like he has on this particular shirt and not the jacket, they really stick right now. But then up next he has like oh yeah, you also get like some pegs too as well. This is pretty cool. Like if you break them, I told you, as usual, give you some pegs. And I believe these are like some buttons. You know, if you lose buttons on your shirt, I know they usually give us those. Then we also have like these two sleeve things. I think these are for like covering like his forearm or something like that, or maybe the feet. I'm not too sure. I'll probably be sure to check it out. But I know also, as far as like the liquid metal effects go, you get like these left and right hands too, like for where he's doing like the finger, cause you know he was doing these too. Call to John. Yeah, so he's pretty cool. But you also get like the other hands. I'm gonna keep them separate from them, cause you have like I think it's a total of 10 interchangeable hands. I guess you could say 12 if you count like the liquid metal fingers, cause you have like this pointing finger too, like when he's doing like that, you know. I know I have to spell them like this sometimes, like the pointing finger. Now I notice a lot of them are like equal. We have like pairs. Like you have like these two hands right here, and I believe this is probably like for like holding something, but they're like in a pair. And even these I think are like trigger hands, yeah, for holding like the guns. And there's a pair of them too. You get left and right. So I'm glad Hot Toys gave us like gave us pairs. And even these are kind of like relaxed hands, and they're like in pairs. So you have like a total like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, I think, interchangeable hands, but if you count like the ones with the fingers on it, I think it's 11 if I'm counting that right there. But you do have like a nice amount of hands, so they look pretty good too. I kind of want to show how these look up close. Got the liquid metal knives, like I said, blades. You can see right there, like how it blends into like his police uniform and start turning blue. It's pretty cool. I also want to show this right up close too. It's pretty cool. And you can like articulate on their band and stuff. It's pretty cool. Oh, this is so awesome. This is really cool. Yeah, I wanted to show how this right here looks too. This is pretty cool. Like the liquid metal finger. It's pretty cool how they did this too. You can see like it blends it into the hand, and it's awesome. Because you get this long one, but then you have like a shorter one too, as you can see. It's like shorter. Call to John now. Now I want to continue to move on. And this is really like the last of the accessories. I know up next he gets like this submachine gun. Because I know this even has a name, but I'm not really good with like guns. Like, believe it or not, I don't know like the names. Some of them I kind of recognize. But I know this is like a submachine gun. And it does have like a removable clip too as well. Then you also get like the pistol too. Because we know T-1000 wouldn't even need these, you know. But I mean, he used them though. Because if you look at this right here, I didn't even notice that either. You can see it's like some red in it, painted right there on it. And I think, yeah, I think this can be removed. Yeah, you can remove like the ammo clip or the magazine. You can set the bullet right there on the inside. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's a nice gun to have. Because you know, you really had this when he was the with the police part of the helmet, with the police helmet, you know, well, he's in the helicopter. That's when he really had this gun. Remember, he shot Sarah with it. Then you have the pistol right here too as well. And I think this has a removable. Yeah, I believe this one comes out too. I think, if I'm not mistaken, you can completely take this apart. Like this is similar to the gun, but yeah, this is the pistol that he has too. And another thing I think is pretty cool too, you get like some handcuffs. And they are like working handcuffs too, as you can see. You can like open them up. Yeah, you can close them. Yeah. So these pretty cool, like the handcuffs. But this is what I really think is kind of cool. We do have like this police belt for the T-1000. I want to put it on him, but I'm going to see though, I'm not too sure. And it has stuff in here that you can take out. They have like these ammo bags, but they also have like this particular thing with here too as well. You can pull the flashlight out too. Let me see if I can do it. I think it's removable, but you can like there is a flashlight on here too, as you can see. Because here's the radio. God, you can pull out the walkie-talkie. You know, and then you can holster it. And there's also a spot, of course, you know, for if you want to holster his pistol. Like you can put the pistol in here, have it like holstered. So it's pretty cool. So I'm thinking about giving this a shot too. I might display them. Because I know like some of my figures, I gotta have other figures that have belts, and it's like the belts usually come apart, like for some reason, like they'll detach. I got a couple of figures like that, and I just left the belt off them, you know. That's why I want to try to do that with him, you know. And lastly, T-1000 does get a pen. That's pretty cool. Because I know you would take it, and of course, you know, you would put it somewhere up in here. So I'm gonna see if I can do it. As you can see, there's the pen. Put it in. I got to push down really in there too. Right there. It's about his badge. That's cool though. The detail in that. I know it's also like the handcuffs. I probably want to do this. I probably leave them out because you wouldn't really see them. They have a spot for them too, like a pouch that you can put the handcuffs in right here too. It's pretty cool. Okay, there's the Hot Toys Terminator 2 Judgment Day T-1000 2.0 6-scale figure. Now I got this from Sideshow Collectibles. That's why I had it on pre-order. I think this is absolutely amazing. This figure is much better than I thought. And I've been hearing all the rants about like the stitching in the shirt and so on, even like the body proportions and stuff like that. But I think the stitching on the shirt is actually much better than I thought it would be like in person. When you see it like in hand, you can barely even see it. It's like you have to really like drench it like in light for you to be able to see that it has like stitching. It really is okay. It's just on the shirt itself. And I think the body proportions like for T-1000, he's like a very like slim figure. I think they're pretty good. And I know the likeness to Robert Patrick is definitely superb on this figure. This is another one that really like stands out in your face. If you really have it in front of you, you can see how it looks just like him. So I think they did a good job there. He has like tons of accessories, and this is one of those figures, and I have never really done this, where I kind of believe you can get like another one of these, you know, or if you had like an extra like a body like figure laying around, I forget what they call those, you can take the clothes that Hot Toys provide us with and create like another look for like so many different looks you can do with the T-1000. If you got like spare bodies like laying around, I forget what they call those. But yeah, this is one of those figures I kind of suspect that I should have went ahead and got like another one, you know. I could have had him left like this, and then I could have had one where he has like the motorcycle helmet and stuff on when he's like the motorcycle cop. I could have had one like that, you know. So he just has like tons of accessories. It really is awesome. I even think like the stand itself is like done like very well too. It like lights up. It's very cool looking. So yeah, and I should have been had this, you know, but my payments when I started doing like the payment plan on it, took me kind of, you know, I wasn't right on time because most of the time, I ain't gonna say most of the time, it's like 9 times out of 10, most of the figures always be delayed. And it's not just Hot Toys, it's like any company. All the figures I use are like delayed, you know, like 6 scale, not just 6 scale, it could be like other companies too. Like other figures in general, they always use are like just like delayed, you know. I mean everything like 9 times out of 10. If I'm not mistaken, it's like most stuff is always like delayed. That's why I was surprised that this had released like so early, you know. But yeah, I got some Sideshow collectibles, and I do have the battle damage T-800 and like the clean version of the T-800, which I'm definitely looking forward to, you know, on pre-order too, as well with Sideshow collectibles. I thought they was going to come this month, but they have been like delayed, you know. Cause I was on time with them, but they have been like delayed, you know. It's like next month. Now again, this is also based on the James Cameron's 1991 film Terminator 2 Judgment Day, which I did get to see in the theaters like 2 times, like back in 1991. I could remember my anticipation for wanting to see this like real, but I could not wait to see this particular film because I was like already a big fan of the original Terminator, or just Arnold Schwarzenegger in general, but just definitely like the first Terminator film. Then we had like a part 2 on the way. Oh, I could remember, I couldn't wait to see this. Cause I think I was only 12 at the time, or like 13, you know, if I can remember, I was going on 13. Yeah, I wasn't even a teenager yet, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, and I saw it, you know, and this has always, well, it used to be like, this was like my all-time favorite film. It used to be like my all-time favorite film like for like decades. It was just only like a few years ago where something like took it out, you know. But this is like the 4K version that I have of it right here on the 4K, because I have like a bunch of versions of this, like on DVD. I even still have like cassette tapes of Terminator 2. But yeah, this used to be like my all-time favorite film. It's still, I would still consider like second too. Like if I did like a top thing, like my top films, I think this would still be like my all-time second favorite film now. But it used to be like my all-time favorite, #1 favorite film. But yeah, I would definitely recommend this. Is much better than I thought, and I think this is easily like one of the coolest figures in my collection because there's like just so many like different looks you can give this particular figure, you know. So yeah, this is the Hot Toys Terminator 2 Judgment Day T-1000 6-scale figure, and this is also the 2.0 version because Hot Toys did do this like previously in the past, you know. I would definitely recommend, you know, please leave a comment and subscribe to as well.